Saul is acclaimed king. Later, Samuel called all the people of Israel to meet before the Lord is Mizpah, and he gave them this message from the Lord, the God of Israel. I brought you from Egypt and rescued you from the Egyptians and from all the nations that were oppressing you. But though I have done so much for you, you have rejected me and said, We want a king instead. Now therefore present yourselves before the Lord by tribes and clans. So Samuel called the tribal leaders together before the Lord, and the tribe of Benjamin was chosen. Then he brought each family of the tribe of Benjamin before the Lord, and the family of the Mitzrites was chosen. And finally Saul, son of Kish, was chosen from among them. But when they looked for him, he had disappeared. So they asked the Lord, Where is he? And the Lord replied, He is hiding among the baggage. So they found him and brought him out, and he stood head and shoulder above anyone else. Then Samuel said to all the people, This is the man the Lord has chosen as your king. No one is, or Israel is equal. And all the people shouted, Long live the king. Then Samuel told the people what the right and duties of a king were. He wrote them down on the scroll and placed it before the Lord. Then Samuel sent the people home again. When Saul returned to his home in Gilead, a band of the men whose hearts God has touched became his constant companions. But there were some wicked men who complained, How can this man save us? And they despised him and refused to bring him gifts. But Saul ignored him. Saul defeated the Amorites. About a month later, King Nahas of the Ammon led his army against the Israelite city of Jabes Gilead. But the citizens of the Jabes asked for peace. Make a treaty with us, and we will be your servant. They pleaded, All right. Nahas asked, but only on one condition. I will gouge out the right eyes of every one of you as a disgrace to all Israel. Give us 7 days to send messenger throughout Israel, replied the leader of Jabes. If none of our relatives will come to slay us, we will agree to your terms. When the messenger came to Gilead, Saul's hometown, and told the people about their plight, everyone broke into tears. Saul was plowed in the field, and when he returned to town, he asked, What's the matter? Why is everyone crying? So they told him about the message from the Jabez. When the Spirit of God came mightily upon Saul, and he became very angry, he took 2 oxen and cut them into pieces and sent the messenger to carry them throughout Israel with this message. This is what will happen to the oxen of everyone who refused to follow Saul and Samuel into battle. And the root made the people afraid of Saul's anger, and all of them came out together one. When Saul mobilized them at the Bezek, he found that there was 300,000 men of Israel, in addition to 30,000 from Judah. So Saul sent the messenger back to Jabes Gilead to say, We will rescue you by noontime tomorrow. What joy there was throughout the city when the message arrived. The men of Jabes then told their enemies, Tomorrow we will come out to you. You can do too as you wish. But before dawn the next morning, Saul arrived, having divided his army into 3 determines. He launched a surprise attack against the Amorites and slaughtered them the whole morning. the remnant of their army was so badly scattered that no two of them were left together. Then the people exclaimed to Samuel, "Now where are those men who said Saul shouldn't rule over us? Bring them here, and we will kill them." But Saul replied, "No one will be executed today, for today the Lord has rescued Israel." When Samuel said to the people, "Come, let us all go to Gilead to reflect Saul's kingships." So they went to Gilead, and in a solemn ceremony before the Lord, they crowned him king. Then they offered peace offering to the Lord, and Saul and all the Israelites was very happy.